Hello, my lovelies. I am back again. I know it's been a minute. I have been going through some stuff, working some stuff out for myself. Went through a pretty traumatic breakup and such, but I'm back at it. Hair is longer. So it is Halloween today, so I am doing a lot of my normal Halloween things. So I thought, if you hear clicky clacks, it's my puppies. So I thought I would bring you along while I redo my protection bags that I have on my house. I have a bag on my front door, my back door, and my witchy room door, which is right over here, as well as a couple other things I hang on specific doors. But I do this every year. I redo my bags just because, as someone who deals with the spiritual, with the occult, with the spirit world, it is always best to keep up your protections, to renew them. I do this yearly, usually on or around Samhain, Halloween. Sometimes if I feel the need, I will do it every 6 months, but usually it's once a year. Which you probably don't know so I'm in a different space. I can't remember my last video, how long ago it was. It may have been here. But as you know, I live beside my best friend, Ghost. And we do protections around our outside, around our yard, because there are things in the forest, in the woods behind us, that like to speak to us and like to sometimes come up to our doors. So we don't want that. So first off, these are my current bags that I had, and I just want to point out, so this bag was on my front door. And as you can see, it is very, it looks rough. There's stains. It looks very rough. I've never had a bag do that before. So this bag was really doing its work. Okay, it was really protecting me, I think, from whatever was trying to get in here, right? So first off, before I do that, we're going to there we go. We're going to light a candle. I hand rolled these candles. I just bought a big pack of 30 beeswax sheets, and I cut them in half and I roll them up. You can also anoint them with oils, with herbs, whatever you want to do. I find it's cheaper because how often I burn candles, it's cheaper to just roll them myself. So, lit the candle. Let's do, where did I put it? Oh, no Palo Santo. But yeah, so I've been gone a minute. Just to give you a little life update. Still working with the Morgan. I am planning on doing more videos about her and how I work with her and everything to do with her. Everything to do with her. Trim my shoulder properties. I love it. So, I do have a box that I will empty all of my used herbs and ritual things into. And then once it gets full, or every so often, I will take it outside and let it be. Right now it does have some, I think this is, I forget what petal, but I think rose and carnation, a few other things in here that I used on an altar. But so we are going to empty these out. So I do try to cleanse and then reuse bags, but this one is so wrecked, I'm probably not going to use this. But in each bag as well, I always put a stone. So the stones I'm going to put to the side and cleanse as well. Then we empty. Yeah, this thing is. I don't know why it was. You know, I said I was going to do a little thing where I was like chit-chatting with you while doing, you know, my stuff, but I find I can't multitask sometimes. So this was the stone that was in this one. It's a little flower agate. The lighting is not the best right now, but that's okay. Get out there. So these bags have been filled for a year, so I may have to wash. Yeah, just wash these and get them. All of these little bags that I have and the ones that I'm going to choose from are most of them are courtesy of the Witch's Moon. Whenever they send you, you know, little stones or pendants or what have you, they always put them in these cute little bags. I do keep them. So I do keep them, and I reuse them for things like this, or if I'm giving presents, I will use them for that. Okay. That has been. Ooh. So now, this is pretty full, so I may have to empty it here in the coming weeks. So, and then this will go right down here, and then I will pick. So I keep I keep all these little bags in a big bag so that I can choose from them. So, and we have lots of different sizes. We have little tiny. We have what I usually will use, which is, let me get these up there. So I have a lot of the little tinies. But what I generally use for my doors are these size, you know, about the size of my hand. So I do, what colors do I want? I don't. This green color is really pretty. Green. Red. Ooh, a really pretty violet. Okay. So we got our violet. Looks a little blue on there, but it's violet. Down there, and I didn't realize, didn't grab my herb thing. So we're gonna pause for a second. Let's see. We're gonna pause. And we're back. Okay, so I have my large herb chest that was up here. I now have it over here in front of me. But before we choose herbs to put into my bags, I do choose one stone. I collected a few here that I thought would maybe work. So let's see. So we have this one. Then we have, of course, my all-time favorite, amethyst. We do have a rose quartz. I think this is like, I forget what it was called, like grape something. I I really like this one. This one's going to go into one of them. And I have just clear quartz. And I have this guy, which I don't really know what he is. But I'm going to go with grape, clear quartz, and I do have a more raw cut amethyst. So I'll do the raw cut amethyst. Okay. So I do have the 3 colors. So I always pick which color is going to go on which door. I think this year red is going to go on my witchy door, and I do want the amethyst in the red bag. We're going to do the lavender for my front door, which we're going to do the clear quartz, and then green for my back door, and we're going to do the little grapey. Okay. So, oh, don't fall now. That would be bad. Okay. Burn some more Palo Santo. Then I also am going to cleanse the things that I said that I normally hang on my doors as well. I need you to catch fire. Fire. Don't mind me too, I just got out of the shower. I have no makeup on. You're looking at the unfiltered wonder. You burn over there. Okay. Next. Oh, I did just want to mention, so I do live near Louisville, Kentucky. And they were having their Pagan Roots Festival on October 20th, so not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And there is a candle company here in Kentucky that I love. They're called Throwin' Bones Candle Company, and I love their stuff. I bought one of their candles. This one, Practical Magic. Has notes of sage, orange, grapefruit, lavender, amber, tonka bean, and oak moss. I bought one for my friend, my bestie, called Witch's Cottage. And this has notes of buttery pecan, sweet pumpkin, cinnamon, vanilla, and maple syrup. Bestie is very much into the candles that smell like bakery items, so and I am very much into the ones that smell like, you're in the woods, or you just burn, some really good incense. And then I also got a room spray called Doom and Bloom, which is notes of fresh greens, magnolia, rose, jasmine, wood, clove, and vanilla. So we're going to spray a little bit of this before I start choosing the herbs. And this is very chaotic. Whenever I do ritual, I'm really, I have the basis of it, but I'm very much still fly by the seat of my pants type of person. It smells so good. Okay. So we are going to start choosing some herbs, and then I'm going to try and chat while I choose. Let's see. So, where have I been? I've just been really focused on, I am one step away those of you who have been here since about the beginning know that I have been on my aromatherapy journey for quite a few years now. That I started in, I think, 2018. So it was right before my divorce. I started on this journey of getting certified in aromatherapy and working with essential oils. My divorce happened, so I took a break from my aromatherapy journey to focus on just healing and finding myself and going out on my own for the first time in my life, because I went from parents' house to sharing a dorm room to living with my ex-husband. So for the first time I was on my own. I was, just alone. So I did have to deal and work through that. But I am near completion of that. I only have to do four more case studies, so one for each person that I'm doing them on. So in about 2 weeks' time, I will be a certified aromatherapist. Also within that journey of aromatherapy, I started my herbalism journey. So you can't technically be a certified herbalist because there is no certification for that here in the United States, but you can be a registered herbalist, or you could just take the classes to show that you have invested the time and you've taken the classes and you've done all the things. So I have taken an introductory, intermediate, and business herbal class through the Herbal Academy. So I have taken all of those. I graduated with flying colors. So I am almost a certified aromatherapist and an herbalist. So that's pretty exciting. So let's see. I told you I can't really multitask. That's okay. So most of my herbs that I have that are like in here, I got from the Witch's Moon. So as you all know, I have been getting Witch's Moon boxes for quite a few years now. I did stop. I did cancel my subscription a few months ago, just because one of the main reasons is my bestie and I are trying to save up to open our own business. And so that was one thing that I could cut out a month that I could put towards savings, towards opening our business. So I did that. I stopped that, and I've been putting slowly into savings for our future business. And that's very exciting. It's very scary. It's very exciting. That's also why I wanted to get back on here. I wanted to restart doing the things that I love and that I bring me joy, and this is what does. I just have to be ADHD kicks in, and sometimes I lose interest in things, and sometimes I don't want to make videos, but that's okay. We all have our stuff, right? Let's see. Ooh, clove. What's some clove? What is some clove? What was I talking about? But yeah, so we are starting a business. It is going to be an herbal, apothecary, witchy type of business. We are hoping to be a brick and mortar, but we may have to start out online, which is more than okay. More than okay. Oh, and just to let y'all know, I always pick my herbs that I put into my bags intuitively. As most of you who have been here for a while know, I do most things intuitively. I will sometimes try to really focus and choose herbs for a very specific purpose, but for things like this, I want it to be very, very intuitive, very from within my gut, right? Because these are the things that are going to protect me from the unseemlies. Ooh, I do. Frankincense? Maybe? Yeah, I want frankincense. I do things intuitively because I just want to make sure that I'm going with my gut. I know I want. One thing I love that, as y'all know, Bestie does not like is lavender. Do I not like lavender? Yes, I don't. Well, see, and then stuff like that. Like, I am making the bags, and I was thinking I wanted lavender. I don't have lavender. So, I'm going to take that as a sign that I don't need to put lavender in my bags this time around. Got some more of these, so. Okay, I think we're going to do one more. Let's see. I always put Yerba Santa in mine, but I think I want to go with white oak. Yeah. Okay. So, the herbs that I have chosen are chamomile, got some white oak, laurel leaf, chasteberry, we have dried lemon rind, got some frankincense resin. They call this absinthe, but that's not its actual like herbal name. And then always a fan favorite, clove. Okay, so we are going to see here. I do sometimes like to. We're just gonna do. So we're gonna put this in here. Just put a little bit in each. Again, it's very intuitive how much I want to put in each. On a personal note, I am currently dating someone. It is going very smoothly. It is he. So I do have a lot of trauma associated with just relationships and trusting men, as I'm sure most of us do. And he is healing trauma that sometimes he doesn't even know that he is, which is awesome and amazing. And yesterday was actually 2 months of us dating. So of us starting to officially like date. So I'm very excited about that. I am seeing him tonight. He is taking a new like nurse's certification class today that he is going to be in all day. So while he's there, I'm doing my normal witchy Halloween thing, and then we're going to see each other tonight. But I'm very optimistic about this relationship. He is a little younger than me, but that's okay. Haven't dated younger than me before, but maybe I should have, you know, because things are great. Okay. Right. Oh. This is a very rambly, random video, but I'm known for those. Very much known for those. So I am going to later today. So right now it is like 1:30 here. I am going to, after I do these, I'm going to go outside and do a little fire pit ritual. I did this first because it was sprinkling a little bit outside, and I wanted my fire to be able to not go out. So and some lollies. One thing I am going to do tonight, I have some bay leaves, and I am going to send my thoughts and messages and things like that to my loved ones who have passed, like my mom. My mom and Mama, so within the past few days as well, I did have a close friend who was a family member of a friend pass unexpectedly. So I will be doing a little something for her, because she was a beautiful person, who was not scared to be authentically vulnerable and authentically herself. And I think that everyone can take note of that from her and know that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show weakness, for better or for worse. But she will be very much missed. And so we're gonna do some laurel leaves, and even though she wasn't a practicing witch, she was very much supportive, and she was very much curious and very much into all things witchy. She loved for me to read her tarot cards for her. She loved to hear about the stuff that we were going to do. It was, yeah. So, going forward, every Halloween, every Samhain, I'm going to send her my thoughts and send her my prayers, especially on this day. She will always be in my thoughts, but especially on this day. But, so, herbs are done. So we got our bags ready here. So we are going to, I don't know if I want to do, because I just took a shower, I'm also shedding pretty bad. Again, so this stuff is intuitive. I'm just going to do a little spray. God, that smells so good. And some more Palo Santo. And now that I'm back, I would love to hear what you all would love for me to do videos on. I am planning to make multiple videos about the Morgan, just go into more in depth about what I've learned from her, what she has shown me, and just how my practice with her has changed over the last 5-6 years now. It's crazy to think I've been working with her for that long. I will try and do a little video of my ritual outside if I'm able to do it. If it's not raining, I'll definitely do it. But if it is, whoa! Hello, Palo Santo. Get it going, my friend. But I am looking forward to it. I'm going to be, like I said, doing some bay leaves, sending up my thoughts, my prayers to past loved ones. I am also just going to be, I'm in a very meditative place as well, so I may do a little meditation and just sit and reflect and over the past year and be thankful and look forward to the coming year. But I did forget to show you. So I also hang this on my front door. It is a selenite stick that does have a little evil eye at the top. And then I also, I had ordered, I don't know, it wasn't last Christmas. I think it was the Christmas before. I had ordered my brother an authentic, like 1970 something movie poster from his favorite all-time movie, Big Trouble in Little China. And the person who sold it and sent it to me actually had this little heart-shaped evil eye on it. So I kept it, and it now resides with my selenite stick. So we are going to so this hangs on my front door. And this little bell hangs on my witchy room door. Clean this up. Again, you hear the clickety clicks. It's my puppies. So clean that. So you are gonna go to the cleaning door. But yeah, and that's what I do. And I hang these on my doors, and they will protect me for the next year. Until the next year, hopefully. I will say this year, I think that they were weakening a little earlier than normal. I won't go into it in this video, but I may do a video of the nightmare I had just a few nights ago, to the point where I woke up, had to go make myself some tea, kind of just like calm myself down because things were getting weird and crazy. And I am a person who, I love horror movies, I love spooky stuff, I love it all. I don't get scared easily, but this nightmare really it shook me, and so I've really been sitting with it. I wrote everything down. I've been sitting with it, really trying to think about what could have triggered it, what does it mean. I wrote to the Morgan about it, but I've just really been sitting with it, and so I may do a YouTube episode of that. But lovelies, it was wonderful hanging out with you. I am glad to be back. If you have any questions for me, please leave them below. But I'm back. I will see you next time, and happy Halloween, and I hope you have all of your spooky delights tonight. See you next time. Bye!